Hey there, I'm Anna, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the absolute best of WordPress. If you know what you're doing, WordPress is a fantastic platform, and our answers here are based on years of WordPress experience. You'll become a WordPress guru in no time, your clients will be happy, and your agency will keep growing.
This video is brought to you by Web, an automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud specifically designed for agencies. Sign up for our 14-day free trial right now and experience the true innovation.
Alright, now let's get to the questions. You can click around the time codes below if you want to jump to a particular question. And while you're at it, please also hit that red subscribe button. That will make me so happy. Okay, so what is the best WordPress theme for bloggers? Well, when it comes to classic themes, they are a bit outdated if you ask me. You need them to be fast, beautiful, and customizable. But instead of themes, now we have optimized templates, which are really easy to tweak with a builder. They look fantastic and load in no time. And often the time, they come with builders. Elementor and Divi have a whole library of thematic templates, and the magazine and blog is probably the perfect Elementor template for bloggers. For my blog, as it is visual heavy, I went with the photography template, changed it up a little bit, and turned it into a blog. It worked out super well, it's fast, and visitors just love it. Any theme that is minimalistic and can be easily changed with a builder, like the Hello theme by Elementor, is good in my book. Now, what is the best SEO plugin for WordPress? Yoast's popularity speaks for itself. The plugin closely follows the changes in the Google algorithm and changes accordingly. Yoast will make sure that your clients' WordPress sites get as much Google traffic as possible. SEO optimization has never been easier. Now, what is the best WordPress hosting? Well, this question is a little harder than the others because the market is super big. When I was starting out, I went with shared hosting like everyone else. It's cheap and it gets a site online, so why not, right? So the best shared hostings for WordPress are probably GoDaddy and DreamHost. But really, if you go with shared hosting, you will have to change it for something better sooner or later. And the innovations in the field let you get awesome hosting for cheaper. Check out Web's offer. Imagine you can get next generation, super secure, automated WordPress platform powered by Google Cloud and everything else your WordPress site might need. And that's for just $6 per website per month. And when we say everything, we mean everything. You're gonna get an AI tool for recreating any website you like, an advanced website builder, a template library, an automated speed optimization service, an automated backup service, 24/7 support, and so much more. If you're interested, you can click the link in the description to try out a free 2-week trial. Now, what is the best WordPress theme for e-commerce sites? Well, Tenhop has 2 free templates dedicated to e-commerce you should check out: eCommerce online shopping and eCommerce clothing store. They both have intuitive interfaces that load in like 2 seconds. Plus, you can change every single thing about them. All it takes is clicking to add it with the advanced builder, some dragging, some dropping, and some typing, and then we save all the changes. And there you go, you're done. If you're not a fan of these, you can try out the official WooCommerce marketplace, but they're quite expensive. Another thing you can do is to go with any minimalistic theme and just add WooCommerce widgets with a builder. This way you will have more freedom, but achieving e-commerce functionality will still be easy. What is the best plugin for a new WordPress site? The first thing any WordPress site owner and especially agency owner should worry about is security. But usually this is the last thing people worry about, and it's mostly when it's too late. I remember one of my friends thought her blog was of no interest to hackers, and when she found out it was too late and all her data was gone. So it is better to install WordFence or bulletproof security plugins right away. What is the best way of promoting a WordPress blog? You start off with tons of research, look up competitors, define your niche and target audience, see if your expertise is enough. Then you need to SEO optimize your content, use the right keywords and descriptions, and get all your H1s and H2s in order. You gotta make sure your content is unique and helpful. You can use lots of visuals like infographics, videos, and high-quality images. You can also make some part of your content funny and entertaining and base it on what's popular. Then you start partnering up with people, writing guest posts and letting them write guest posts too. Don't forget to share your blog posts on social media. It will also be great if you have time to network online and create marketing campaigns. If it sounds like it's a lot of work, well, because it is. But if you love your blog, create cool content, and are determined to promote it, your readers will show up sooner or later. So hustle it up and don't forget to make your site fast and SEO optimized. And how should you go about backing up your website? Well, I'm not a big fan of backup plugins. I think automatic backing up and restore should be included in your hosting plan. My blog backs up itself and I never have to worry about it. And restoring takes just a click. What's the best WordPress plugin for increasing your page speed? Well, when it comes to speed optimization, you have quite a few options. First, you need to check out your client's page on GTmetrix and Google PageSpeed to understand what you're doing right or wrong. Then you can install an image optimizer and make your images lighter and your website faster. If you don't want to go through the whole process manually, you can just install one of the most popular speed optimization plugins. I've tried WordPress Rocket and 10web, which is newer, and basically the claim is that any website that moves to 10web becomes faster. And this is because speeding up the hosting and site is more effective than speeding them up separately with different plugins. Now, what is the best page builder for WordPress? Well, Elementor is officially the most flexible and popular page builder for WordPress. All it takes is just like some dragging and dropping, and there's a widget for any function you can think of. Check this out. And the best thing about it is that it's constantly improving. You can try it out and see that site building can be just a breeze. I have never run into any problem editing a template with Elementor, and I'm not the techiest person out there for sure. What are the best widgets for WordPress? I personally recommend the WordPress call button, which will let your site visitors to call your clients' businesses directly, recent posts widget, which is self-explanatory, and FormMaker, which will help you create advanced forms with different fields. So this was my overview of all the best stuff in WordPress. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stay on top of your agency game, then hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified every time we post something new. And also drop a comment if you think I missed anything. Take care and I'll see you in another video.